Please make sure to subscribe and hit this bell icon and say all and save. And that's all you need so you don't miss my pretty face. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome to our conjunction video of the week. And this week we're going to be covering our conjunction of Moon, Jupiter, Saturn, and Ketu. And this is the last of the Mohicans. The last conjunction for the Moon. So we got to give it up. We stuck around, we finished Sun and Moon. So, Moon, Jupiter, Saturn, and Ketu. See, Moon represents the mind, the mother, happiness, comforts. Jupiter represents wisdom, teachers, preachers, counselors, advisors, astrologers. Jupiter represents biology. Jupiter represents environment like the Moon. Then you have Saturn, restriction, boundaries, conservative, orthodox, tradition, history, old, structure. And then you have Ketu, breaking away from the structure. Moksha, enlightenment, yoga, meditation, occult, mysticism, electricity. It also represents maternal lineage. So all these energies are together. So what are they doing? Well, first of all, if you do not know if you have this conjunction, what house it's in, what nakshatra it's in, what sign it's in, for that, check out the links here. Check my full astrological report, including my books, Astrology, Conjunction, Aspects, and Mahadishas of the Speed of Light, including my consultation and my new option 20 consultation, which you might want to check out here. So, this conjunction, first of all, countless times I have seen in horoscopes of biochemists, biologists, medical doctors, researchers, research-based scientists, and clinical psychology. Not just psychology, clinical psychology. Like people who will go into a psychiatric ward and do their research, go into a jail, do their research, any kind of a mental institution, they'll go and do the research. That I clearly see. Such people are very strong. They could even become fundamentalist about environment. The love for environment is naturally embedded in them. But when will it come out? Well, this will come out based on the sign they're placed in. Number one. And then based on nakshatra, we can see a lot more about, if these people are philanthropists and environmentalists. If they are, they can be fanatics towards that. Like you could be, enjoying your tandoori chicken and they'll come and throw entire hot coffee on you because you're destroying the environment by eating that chicken. People are out there. Are they wrong? No, because yes, eating a chicken does destroy your environment severely. But there's a way to approach that person, because if you do that, then that person is going to eat more to, tease you, because they're not awakened. You have to be awake. So that's one of the things we see. One thing we also see is that mother had to deal with some chronic issues, chronic illness in her life. Whether it's a pain here, some joint issue there, maybe dealing with thyroid. It'll always be like some things occurring. But also, the sign placement for that becomes important as well. But for you, you're not the type of person who is very, entrepreneurial. You're not the type of person who is wanting to take things from others for your own benefit. Because look, if you're a businessman, you're an entrepreneur, subconsciously you don't realize that you opening up that business, you opening up those companies, what is the end result for you to make money? Meaning that you need to get people to pay you. But these people have more of a mindset of how do I fix something? How could I improve something and make something better? And I don't want to get paid for it. You can even take my arm if it improves it. They'll have that mentality. Why? Because the mind gets restricted. It's in the boundaries of Saturn. But within the boundaries of Saturn, it is trying to improve whatever it's surrounded by. So in order for you to be a business person, in order for you to be a, an entrepreneur out there, stockbroker, something, you need to expand your horizon, expand your vision. They are very set on what they want, what they need to do. Like, they're happy. They'll be happy being bureaucrats. They'll be happy being administrative assistant. They'll be happy doing research. For them, money is not the thing at all. So you can't be, because here's the thing, I've countless times whenever I encounter people with this conjunction in my career consultation. And for me, my job as an astrologer is to, hey, how can you make the maximum out of your chart? How can you make the maximum money? What can you do? Where can you go to increase that income? These were the people that actually did not care for it. All they wanted to ask, can I get into my PhD program? Can I get into research? I don't want to do jobs. I don't want to even deal with people. I just want to do research. Now, of course, you'll have this conjunction in, like I said, chart of an administrative assistant, chart of a PhD, chart of a politician. But the thing is, they're very consumed. They're very within the boundaries of what their world is. Thinking outside of that, meaning that they really have to work hard. Like, you're trying to tell somebody who is against meat eating and with PETA, to tell them to look at the world from the other view. They'll have a hard time. They're like, no, it's just wrong. Forget it. I don't want to talk to you. It's wrong. And I know this is not the greatest example, but like, if you were to, for example, tell Buddha, I eat meat, it's wrong. What do you say about it? Buddha will have a completely different answer versus these people. They'll be, it's wrong, it's done, you shouldn't do it. Otherwise, I'll just shoot you. So it's very hard for them to go out of those, their boundaries that they have created. And especially with Ketu there, Ketu kind of brings this surprise element in there. Ketu is this tail of a serpent. So still the tail. You grab the tail, you might get bit. So these are the people that can lunge at someone out of nowhere. They can become fundamentalist out of nowhere. But also, this is the conjunction which is excellent for meditation. Excellent for meditation, excellent for yoga. So if they will do business, they'll probably want to do business of being a yoga or meditation teacher. So anyway, guys, this is my analysis of this conjunction. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. Again, if you don't know where this conjunction is, all your other astrological details, my books, reports, consultations, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.